Hello Aquarius, welcome to your reading for the 18th to the 25th of April 2026, and it is going to be general, so please take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. Let's welcome in the archangels, ascended masters, light beings, spirit guides, and of course our higher selves, as well as any animal, ancestral or dragon guides you feel resonant with. Aquarius. Sorry, it's pigeons eating out of the bowl. Let's have a look. We'll see what is going to jump out here for you. Okay, we have Six of Pentacles. I think just recently, Aquarius, you've been doing some things. Oh, yeah, Emperor as well. Okay. Maybe you've just started a venture, or maybe you're managing something for someone. Or maybe you're just feeling like you're taking charge of your life a bit more than you have in the past, perhaps. And I'm not saying you're not taking charge, but maybe you're feeling more as though you have things in hand, as though things are sorting out well. You have, and it could be to do with your energy out, actually. I'm feeling like maybe you are deciding how much energy you're going to put into something, rather than someone else dictating to you how much you're going to put into it. Okay. So this is like you're kind of taking the lead in terms of, okay, I'm going to put this amount of energy in, and I'm going to be getting this as, as to balance out that, or I'm receiving this back. Energy back, or whether that's money. So it could be to do with a job role. Maybe it's and it could be that, maybe you've decided to call your own shots in terms of work. Maybe you've just started your own business or something like that. Or you've negotiated to have a more balanced work-life balance, to have a better work-life balance. But you could also be, being the Emperor, maybe you are helping others with their own work-life balance. Okay, maybe you're really stepping into a bit of a mission in terms of, you're going to be helping people to create better balance in their lives. Aquarius. Sorry if I said Cancer. I meant Aquarius. Hopefully I did say Aquarius. Okay, so we have the Lovers here for you, Aquarius, and the Ten of Swords. So that's your energy at the moment. So there's something here about you in terms of caring or having compassion for others, that maybe there's a situation here that you're kind of like done with, in terms of, maybe it hasn't been a good energetic balance for you. Or this could be talking about something that you've let go of, a stressful way of working perhaps, or a stressful job role, and you are now deciding to move into something that is more harmonious for you. Okay, that's going to be help you to align with your soul in a more positive way. Yeah, there could also be, let's continue. The underlying theme is Seven of Pentacles and awakening. Yeah, so I feel like you're awakening into this new connection that you're having with yourself here, Aquarius. It's a new level of self-understanding and self-compassion. And the general direction forward you have is the Three of Swords and the Death or Rebirth. So I think you're going through a process of healing here. And it's transformative. There's a transformational rebirth happening for you. I mean, I think it's almost like it's synonymous with your healing. So as we heal, we become more authentic and more true. And so it feels like a rebirth, okay, Aquarius. Because it's like you're awakening up out of perhaps, the unhealed state into a more healed, balanced version of yourself. And it's also awakening. Like, this is really awesome here. You've got Seven of Pentacles and you're really consolidating, looking at what's working. Okay, moving forward into a new awakened energy. Let's have a look at your outcome. You have the Two of Cups, which is in line with that Lover's energy there. You also have the Two of Wands and the Four of Pentacles and the Awakening again. Okay, Two of Wands, new path, Two of Cups. Yeah, there's a two thing happening here, two twos, okay. So I think this is about you coming into connection with your higher self, okay, into a new spiritual path. You have awakening. It's a spiritual thing. You're awakening into a spiritual path. You're rebirthing into spiritual a way of being. And you're healing from something as well. That I think is, you know, this Ten of Swords here that you've sort of been perhaps having to negotiate or engage with. But yeah, you know, new Two of Cups, yeah, definitely coming into a more understanding connection with yourself, with your higher self, okay. Interestingly is that the Awakening and Four of Pentacles is in your challenge. So you may at times find it difficult, or maybe you're busy, Aquarius. You may find it difficult to, you know, come into present, to, you know, maybe not be affected by the past and to not have anxiety about the future, okay? But these are energies are in potential, okay? So maybe this is an awakening thing, that maybe you have difficulty seeing that, or if you have experiencing blocks in this area, that meditation or coming into the present is actually allows the higher consciousness to come through. It allows you to create space in the psyche to connect with the inner parts of yourself. Because the minute we are not present, if we're thinking about the past or we're thinking about the future, it's not really, I guess, focusing in on the present, on the alignment of self. And this is, you know, it's part of your awakening to go through that, even though actually this might also be talking about a drop in income. That maybe that is what is needed. That could be a challenge for you, Aquarius, to accept a lower income in the name of your awakening. That could be something that you are looking at and you're having a challenge around. Let's grab some spirit guidance as well. But there's definitely something about this Emperor energy. Either it's there's something about either structure here that has become more balanced. Maybe there's a structure that has become more balanced for you. Okay, well, let's have a look at your spirit guidance. We have the Magician front and center here. So Aquarius, this is about you really tapping into your inner fire, water, air, and earth energies, and all those aspects of you. Mind, body, spirit, feelings, emotions as well. To allow yourself to become present, to feel into your higher self energy, and to have, you know, to trust that this is an awakening process for you. And because you are going through some healing as well. Or it could be someone close to you that's going through some healing. Five of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. So, yeah, this is about taking things slowly. Like if you are, you know, if you feel like something's missing, Five of Pentacles, or you are taking a drop in income, this is about just slowing things down and making plans, Knight of Pentacles, okay? Creating the doable steps, working that out in your mind, because you have it here within you, Magician, to create balance and to activate your inner resources, to make it, I guess, utilize the resources that you have around you, to create a really harmonious, balanced life for yourself, and to come into a greater connection with your higher self, which I feel is a big theme in the reading here, because this is awakening for you, but there's a challenge around it. And it could be because of busyness, because of other things, or because of, you know, job roles here. Emperors are generally focused on what's going on around them externally, not focused so much on what's happening inward. So if that's an energy that you've just sort of stepped into, then, yeah, there could be a challenge. And Nine of Wands, yeah. So, you know, this is a challenging energy. I think maybe you are working hard at something here. Something about that Emperor energy. I think you are working hard at something, and it does have its, you know, it does have its stresses here. Even though it's giving you some balance, and maybe it's providing you with some financial stability here, which makes sense. But I guess the underlying theme is that you are trying to work out if this is all worth it, okay? If it's worth that, or if there's something else that you could potentially do that may provide a more optimal outcome, okay? It's not what you're doing at the moment is not working, but there might be some other aspect to it that you feel is not quite up to par. Temperance, balance, self-discipline, moderation. So, you know, I mean, if you're in this Nine of Wands energy, which is, you know, very hard work, you're back against the wall or against the tree here, and maybe you're being asked to do certain things, you know, to do a lot of different tasks. Maybe you're, you know, overworked and underpaid or something like that. You know, it's a case of trying to, I guess, negotiate or work out or create a better balance for yourself, if that's something that you're looking at, Aquarius. Temperance is also about alchemizing, about bringing two things together in a new way. So this could be talking about you bringing your ego and your higher self together in a new way. Maybe you're just going to be providing more space and time to communicate with that aspect of yourself. The Sun, wow. So this is really nice because you're going to be moving into more confidence. You have the Magician here. So I think you will be activating more aspects of yourself. If at the moment, you know, this has happened recently, if you are in an Emperor energy and you are, you know, if this has its pluses and minuses, and it's kind of generally ticking some of the boxes, but it's not really giving you that confidence and joy and happiness. Maybe there's something that you're going to be doing here, Aquarius, that's going to give you that sun feeling, okay? That radiant happiness, confidence, bursting out energy, okay? Two of Wands, again, in your reading. So there's something about a new spiritual path, about you embarking on something new here. If you are contemplating a new spiritual path, okay, this reading could be confirmation that, given you have awakening twice in your reading and also this rebirth card here, and if you feel that there's something healing that you would like to be doing that is that would be potentially transformative for you, then this is the general direction moving forward. So it could be a good thing to consider, okay? It might be worth considering that. Let's have a look at an oracle for you with the Lemurian Star Child oracle. Yeah, let's have a look. Let's see. I've got one of these for you. Blessing, beyond the soul path. Okay. So this is beyond the soul path. So this is like if you are on a path, there are blessings aside from that. And it's also about this moving forward into your soul path. Okay. Honor all life, exchange of joy without karma or sacrifice. Yeah, I feel like maybe that could be the thing that you're tweaking here, Aquarius, is that maybe if you've been sacrificing something here, aka, you know, if this is a very stressful situation, maybe you've been sacrificing your own peace, harmony, and balance. Okay, and also here, Nine of Wands, like this is like a physical kind of exhaustion. If you've sort of been sacrificing that a bit, then this is about sort of honoring those things as experiences, but then allowing yourself to move into joy, okay, to move into balance, temperance, and to move into the lover's greater connection with yourself. Yeah. So, and what was the other energy under here? It says, yeah, honoring all life. So, but not only that, it's about honoring all aspects of you, honoring all parts of your soul. Okay. Beyond the soul path, blessing, yeah. And maybe this is about counting your blessings and that we are all blessed, okay. And if you're living a life that doesn't feel blessed, maybe it's about looking at ways in which you can create a life that does feel blessed. And, you know, I wouldn't mind betting that it has a lot to do with, you know, experiencing these loving joy states here. This is a very positive card, okay. So moving into positivity, joy and happiness, contentment as well is going to really help you to feel as though you are on the soul path and that, you know, you can be in that energy. So I think we might wrap it up there for you, Aquarius. I hope that's been helpful. I look forward to your next reading. In the meantime, have a great day, a fantastic week, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.